Hey everyone, this is the Daily Collective reading for Thursday, December 13th, 2018. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and hang out to the end because I'll give you your own personal insight. And it's first come, first serve, so if you're new to the channel, you don't know that, but now you do. And if you are a veteran of this channel, hey guys, say hello. Let me know where you are in the world, and also check out the description. They have I have a link to Zen Rose Garden, and it is this awesome spiritual a la carte, and it has these evergreen classes and amazing teachers. So if you haven't checked it out yet, check it out. And if you are chiming in from Zen Rose Garden, hey guys, how's it going? And I will see you guys on Sundays and Wednesdays for the live reading events and the chats. Hi, Mom. So today I was opening the cards, not opening the cards, opening the reading with Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. And this is from Doreen Virtue. Big fan of hers, and especially her older cards. What came out today, it kind of was going back to the 4 pattern: Mother Healing, Music for Manifestation, Morning Affirmations, and Break Free. So breaking these old outdated archetypes on what it means to be a nurturer and to be that maternal, the maternal archetype. These are all outdated things. You don't have to be any one thing anymore. You can actually step outside your comfort zone. But in order to do that, you have to be willing to take the opinionated risk. People giving you junk left and right. You have to be able to shut that out. And really, what does someone's opinion have as far as gravity on your life anyways? If someone's opinion stops you in movement, well, for one, you need to strengthen that backbone. That is a really hard one to hear and to move forward with. But also work on your own personal affirmations. One of my friends, Adam, actually gave me this awesome tool for personal affirmations. Before your feet even hit the ground, think about what you are thankful for, what you want to set out for the day, and make it in a step-by-step thing. It doesn't have to be controlled. It can be a broad idea and spectrum for that, but set your intentions before your feet even hit the ground and be in the mindset of gratitude. And also play music that actually resonates with the mood and the mood that you want to envelop. So if you want to get in a more zen-like state, you should probably listen to something that is going to calm your nerves. Or, if death metal is something that calms your nerves, listen to that. Who am I to say anything about that? But set your intentions through music, because that is one of the quickest ways of vibration and setting the tone for everything. So that is the opening message. Again, this is a collective reading, so if something resonates, you can either reach out in personal message, you can say it in the comments, and you can also book your own personal reading. All that's in the description. If something does not resonate, you can either let it fall away, ask for clarification, or book your own personal reading. Everything is acceptable and welcome. So again, if you're just chiming in, say hello, let me know where you are in the world, and stay tuned to the end. I'll give you your own personal projection. And again, that's first come, first serve. So if I happen to miss you, because the comments can move fast, keep putting your name in. And if you are catching this on the replay, feel free to reach out and say hello. Let's see. All right, we are going to go next with Ask Your Guides from Sonia Chiquette. See how this is going to go in. I'm recording this for Thursday on a Wednesday. Today I did the live reading event with Zen Rose Garden, and that is the free group, and it also goes into the paid group, but it was a midweek projection, and if you haven't checked it out yet, it is a free group. So check out the midweek projection, see how that resonates with you. And again, if something doesn't resonate with you, you can always reach out and ask for clarification. This has been a huge passion of mine, and I absolutely love being there for the collective. All right, too many cards. too many cards. So I'm gonna stick with these. I feel like we're back on the path of 4s. So we are at the middle of the month. We had gotten out all those dramatic messages. Maybe we are starting to pull back our energies, not in the whole idea of retreat for solitude, but retreat for personal insights and redistributing our own personal energies. That is something that we are doing as a collective right now. So it is not easy, but as you move through the process and you acclimate to it, it becomes a little bit more easy. So we have discontent, restriction, rest, and death. So the whole rebirth thing and pulling in the energies. This is completely divinely inspired and guided, and if you are not happy with the way your life is going, this is your opportunity to pull the cords on things that don't mesh well with your life and redirect those energies after you've gotten out of the idea of fear that something's going to fall away from you and that you are going to be falling down a bottomless pit. You're not going to. Again, this is redirecting your life to something. Hi, Chelsea. Oh, thanks. I got this 10 years ago, and I think I got it on clearance for maybe $3. I worked at New York & Company. I still love their clothes. It's just, I collect scarves. I have 10 in the other room. So, okay, get into the Zen-like state. Again, set your intentions with music. Before your feet even hit the ground in the morning, set your gratitude, your affirmations, and your intentions for the day. It's going to take a few minutes, but trust me, it'll allow for a smoother move through the day. And taking off the burdens or restrictions, you don't have to be any one thing in this life. That restriction of breaking the systems. Okay, this is a broad a broad collective idea of the program that people are doing with themselves. It's, wait, what? What's super long? Oh, the scarf. Okay, so the broad idea of the program that people are following in their life. Now, this isn't a bad thing, and I'm not telling anyone to quit any sort of educational field, but follow with what suits you. You're a little kid, you go to school, you graduate school, you go to college, you graduate college, you get married, you have kids, and you do the same career until you retire. You live off a retirement that you've been saving up, and hopefully you don't die before that, retirement runs out, or hopefully you do, depending on. But anyway, those are paths and programs that you have to break from yourself. Follow something that actually makes you expand as a person. Don't live in the idea that there is a finite amount of options out there for you. You are on this life and spiritual platform. You can choose wherever direction you want to go. And the whole point of this is to actually get centered, take away the static of other people's input, and see what reigns true with you, and follow that until it no longer suits you, and then you follow a different path. This is constant growth and expansion of your mind, your soul, your purpose, everything. It is not a waste in the slightest, and I really hope that made sense. Again, if not, please reach out, but break whatever programs have been implemented on you. You are an individual having an individual life with an individual perception. Live on it and move through it. So again, I hope that made sense. Let's see. We are going to go with messages from your angels. Now that is Doreen Virtue again. So guys, if you're just chiming in, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and hang out to the end, you'll get your own personal forecast. And if you're a veteran, hey guys, and let me know where you are in the world. I feel like we are back to the grind on the number of cards that come out. 4 seems to be a pretty decent number that is coming out. And again, since I probably said that, it's probably going to be a lot more in message. Probably just jinxed myself on that one. All right, I want one more at least. Nope, 4. 4 came out. we have Oceana, Omega, Akasha, and Francesca. So what do you desire right now? Visualize it, and it will come about. Negativity blocks your progress. Yes, don't live in the idea that everything will be taken away from you. You're in the weather woman. Yeah, sunny with a few clouds scattered here or there, and you know, maybe some sleet, and don't fall on your arse. Let's see, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. And then we have, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Put up those boundaries of people trying to tell you what is right for you, what is not right for you. They have no idea what is best for you and moving forward. Your decisions are yours alone, and you have to own that power in yourself. Forecasting the weather of the soul. Oh, that's so sweet, and I kind of like that. So, again, get out of your own way of limitations. Get out of... focus on your path, and what you want and what you desire is not out of reach. When people tell you you can't do something, it's because they don't have the audacity to even take a step in that direction. They are living through their own limitations, and what you want to do is not going to be right for them, and it shouldn't be right for them, because no one has the tools that you've acquired. No one has the drive that you have in you. You have every way of making this possible for you. I am with Zen Rose Garden. This is something that started 10 years ago from an idea, and now it's like this spiritual platform that is global, and it is on the internet with all these incredible teachers. And a year ago, I didn't know any of these people. I didn't know any of you guys on this show tonight, except for my family. Hi, guys. But the whole thing is, you have this idea, you have this desire, and you follow it and where it leads you. You know, it took Chelsea, you're 5'4". I was, within a year, I was 5'10", 5'7", and now I'm 5'9". 2 doctors got my height wrong. I have a measurement of myself against the wall in a kitchen, and that was done against someone who is 5 foot flat. Why is it so hard to guess a height? Good evening, Debbie. How are you doing this fabulous 12th day of December? I am in the middle of the reading, and right now we are working with Doreen Virtue's Messages from Your Angels. No, only when I'm put through the dryer do I shrink to 5'2", Danny. It becomes for a fun size. You're 4'11". That is not fun size, but a little bit taller than fun size. Let's see. We're gonna go with angel prayers. I really love the angel cards. I've always been drawn to like angel messages. I remember in the 90s when Angels Among Us with Roma Downey was on TV, and there was all these angelic stories. I used to love watching that, and we used to get like these calendars. I'm sure my sister Barbara remembers that, but it was always like these beautiful paintings, and I think it was almost like Renaissance paintings. I'll have to ask her, but I don't even know if she would remember. It was so long ago. I just remember little oddities like that. Yeah. Nope, it was that one. Nope, too close. This is going to be a 5th card. It's because I said the 4. Hey, if you are new to the channel, check out the December forecast. I am going to be doing the mid-month forecast on the weekend. And that is geared towards the sun, moon, rise of your astrological signs, but also you can see what planets you're interested in, like the Venus, because that governs relationships and love. See what astrological sign that those fall under, and then that'll give you a more in-depth reading of your own well, astrological forecast. So honor your beauty. Thank you, Josephine, for helping me discover the inner and outer beauty. This is your own imperfections, and as you build on your own personhood and how you embrace those so-called imperfections and what makes you stand out, own it. And that is part of your light shining bright. Your confidence is what makes you. And it's not arrogant. It's good to have confidence. It's good to know your worth. That is something that we have been so ashamed about in like our upbringing and moving forward. Not just, you know, anyone in my age group, but for like past generations, breaking those old archetypes of that self-assuredness. It's not a bad thing to have. It's good to, I'm getting off my soapbox now, I promise. Thank you, angels, today. I choose to trust my intuition, your guidance. Those little hinges of intuition, I cannot stress that enough. You're not crazy for acknowledging that. It is actually wonderful that you are paying attention to that, because the more you pay attention to it, the stronger it gets, and it just becomes this huge catalyst of your life unfolding right before you, and it guides you to where you want to go. It's not you seeking a sign, it's you paying attention to what is moving around you. And this has been done in various backgrounds for generations. It's only, I feel like, in last couple hundred years of modern society that we have broken away from that, and now we are going back into it. It's like, remember that song, the Age of Aquarius? I know how cheesy that sounds, but it's kind of true. So stand your ground. You can be a peaceful warrior. Putting in those boundaries and asserting yourself is a really huge empowerment. Your voice being heard and not being overshadowed by people who you who give you the validation of whatever character you're trying to portray. So let's see. The other message coming through this is express your creativity, Earth Angel, trustworthy friends, and miracle of forgiveness. So breaking that character that you had been, that had been bestowed upon you, again, that is not because of maliciousness. This was because of comfort. How you acted and how you responded made them feel comfortable. It didn't rock the boat too much. It gave them that sense of consistency. And again, that was a light in the dark for them. It served you at the time, it served them at the time, but that is where you're pulling the energies from right now. So you are falling into yourself, and people who resonate on the same vibration of that are coming into your life. Like, you know, even if you're across the world, the vibration still makes sense. The vibration still draws them in. Hey, Caroline, I haven't gotten to the personal projections yet, but I'm glad that you're here. This is all about standing your ground, retreating those energies, and really owning your stuff and your path. So, all right, this is again talking about raising up the vibration and singing your own creative tune, letting yourself unfold and doing it unapologetically. So I hope that that made sense, and I hope that you follow it, and again, be completely fearless in it. Even if you are afraid, do not react with that whole fear intention. Fear is optional. When danger is real, fear is the option. You can be brave, confront it, know when to step away, follow to where you are being pulled. Is Jess on? Hey, Jess. Jess, hang out to the end. Guys, if you haven't checked out Jess yet, she has the channel. It's Whispers of Grace. They do these awesome morning meditations, and she does, her and Ash actually work together, and they do these readings by donations on their channel. I mean, they'll still answer your questions. All you do is like, share, subscribe, but they are there for the public, and I really love that. And Jess is this really down-to-earth chick, and I can't say enough about her. I adore the woman. So, if you haven't checked her out yet, check her out. Jess, if you could put your link in the comments, because I won't be able to do that till afterwards, but also I want people to also have that, if they're watching this on the replay, have that. All right, we are going to look at love right now, and then I will do the personal projections. So this is going to speak to single and looking, reconciliation, and already established partnerships. And if this is talking about reconciliation, I'm not telling anyone to I'm not telling anyone to go back to any sort of abusive situation. So when I speak about reconciliation, it's where the love is still there, but maybe, you know, this was a break apart from either pride, ego, or finances, outside stresses on the relationship, but where there's still love remaining. So again, you will cycle in the same lessons or opportunities until you make a movement forward that's for your own personal good. Let's see. Nope, that did not want to come out, but this one surely did. Okay. 5 cards on this one. Nope, 6. I want this one. All right, so if you are single and looking, let's see. You have new love, and wouldn't you know it? Past life relationships, finances and career, having all your ducks in a row. Again, you don't need someone to be your support. You are coming to the table with what you're coming to the table with. If you're not comfortable, you can't really count on someone else to make you comfortable. You have to be comfortable in your own skin, in your own self-sufficiency, even if you are building up. This is your independence. Let's see. Unrequited love, express your love, and children. So keep it light, keep it fun, and keep it flirty. And yes, you do have new partnerships that are coming in. You've been doing the work. Finances and careers are getting in order for yourself. You don't have to be the richest person on the planet. You don't have to seek the richest person on the planet. You just have to do what is right for you. If you are a person who, you know, does, this has actually been coming up recently, freeganism. You know, if you're one of those people who are very thrifty, perfect, fine. If that works for you and you don't need to rely on anyone else, great. If you are comfortable with your finances as as middle class society, whatever works for you, as long as you're not using the counterpart in this as a crutch. And again, put yourself out there, keep it light and flirty, and loyalty is huge on this. Loyalty is bringing about the purity of the connection. That is something that is deep-rooted in innocence. So if this is talking about reconciliation, then you have to treat it as new love, and that external forces, yes, the stresses of finances and careers, maybe you guys were having a complete change where no one was connecting, and that led to like a power struggle, a very superficial power struggle. So express yourself. You can put yourself out there on the line. You don't have to make that call or email, but if you are drawn to do that, do it. Keep it innocent. Keep it open. And again, be able to talk about what put a strain on the partnership. You can't just act like it wasn't there. It became this ego power struggle. Again, that's very superficial. So if you're talking about already established partnerships, then there is stress that is obviously coming in on this. Make sure that you guys are putting in the equal take and give in this partnership, that you guys are renegotiating this partnership every single day, and that you both show up for it. You don't need outside stresses or influences. This is a very deep-rooted partnership that constantly has that space for growth, but make sure that space doesn't equate to distance. It doesn't need to be about distance. You don't need to have that boundary of, you know, where this person can't cross, where they can't actually get to you and communicate to you. It is not something that needs to be, it doesn't need to be your shadow self, is what I'm trying to say. So I hope that that made sense. I'm going to call the reading at 24 minutes. So if you are hanging out now, this is where first come, first serve. I'll give you your own personal projection. And if you are catching this on the replay, then, you know, make sure that you can make contact on social platforms or personal message. My email's in the description. And also, either way, you can always book your own personal reading with me, and definitely check out Zen Rose Garden. Check out Jess's channel. I absolutely love these people. So, I guess whoever would like their own personal projection, let me know. Would I ever not pull a card for you? You could ask and be like, no. And be like, no, Danny. Everyone but Danny. Oh, gosh. Danny is my soul brother. Absolutely adore the man. Well, Jess, put your channel link in the comments. I love your channel. I had missed the morning meditations. I was out and about earlier with Matthew. I couldn't watch your live, but I love that you do the lives. I love that you do the morning meditations. I will pull you a card after Matthew and Caroline. And if I happen to forget, if I happen to miss you, I am just put your name again in there because it's not my intention to miss you. All right, Danny, honor your feelings. Thank you for Hannah for supporting you as you honor your emotions. If you are feeling anger or repressed anger, you can't push it away. Do not try and push it away. This is to be embraced. You don't have to become the emotion in order to feel it and to move through it. You can see it for what it is. Yeah, Whispers of Grace. Check them out. Focus your mind and let's see. As you move through this, this is helping you prioritize the words again, not my thing. Okay. You can ask for divine intervention to have this stress, to have these burdens taken off your chest. This is all heart chakra activation. Your heart is being cracked open. There is an imbalance in the heart. Too much give on your part, and that has strained your energies thin. And that is where you are pulling in your energies, going into retreat in order to nurture yourself and heal yourself so you can open again. You are normally really good on this. It's just recent times had called for overextension on your part, which is what you're healing from. So I hope that made sense, Danny. If not, reach out. And let's see, Matthew, for you, I'm getting messages from your angels. And guys, if I am pulled to something but you'd rather I use a different deck, let me know. I will stop the shuffle there and I will go to the deck that you request. And the decks are, your options are anything that I'd use through the night. Let's see. Michael, Archangel Michael, we were talking about that on the walk earlier. And Drano, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all its inhabitants. I'm with you and giving you the courage to make life changes that will work on your divine life purpose. Matthew, you are going through this huge awakening right now. And okay, you're getting 4 cards. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Okay, so you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So you deserve the best. Reach for the stars, and your dreams and your desires don't compromise. Be very open and clear with what your wants are and what you want for your life, how you envision your life to look like. You don't need anyone's input on any connective level. You are finishing up a cycle, which would explain any sort of discomfort you've been experiencing, any sort of shadow work that has been coming to the surface. It is not going to be a continuous thing for you. You are just doing this massive purge. It is divinely inspired and guided and protected. So even at the worst moment, you can count on you being enveloped in light and love and protection and guidance and peace to move through it. So Matthew, I hope that made sense. If not, you can always make contact. You are in the other room at this point in time. Caroline, for you, I'm getting actually messages from your angels as well. And then I will pull for Jess and whomever else would like a personal projection. That one, Rosetta, that is coming out for you. Caroline, these are your cards. You have 5 cards. So guys, if you're just chiming in, I see that I have more people here. This is the part of the reading where I give a personal projection. So if you are new, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and, well, check out the description, see all the ways of contact. Okay, so you have, I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. A new romance is imminent. Now this can be you simply falling into yourself and learning self-acceptance and love and truly appreciating everything about you that makes you you. Every shadow side, every light side. It is the balance of love within yourself, the balance of light in the dark. So I hope that that made sense. You are healing from physical challenges and you are a healer. So all this discomfort and this anxiety that you've been going through is part of your purge, and you are a healer. And the more that you allow for this healing process to freely flow through you, uh, the lighter your light, well, the brighter your light will shine, and that you can move through this. And again, you have a dark green on this. This is a really strong heart chakra balance. You are a deep emotional feeler, almost to the point where you've still, even to this day, see it as a not an anchor, but almost like a weakness. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. If you hone your skills and redirect them to what to outward, not projection, but actualization, and use it as, you know, your spidey senses kind of tingling, that'll be a huge tool for you in your healing process. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and your desires, and don't compromise. You have a gift with working with young people. You see the innocence and purity in people. If a person has made some wrong choices in their life, you still see that light in them, and you see the potential in them, and that is part of your talent and gift, is to move them through these hard times and see the light within themselves again. So I hope that that made sense, and I hope that is a skill and a sensitivity that you do own. So that was for you, Caroline. Jess, I'm going to be pulling from you, and I'm still getting pulled to this deck. All right, so you have those, and I feel like there's one more for you, Jess. Okay, I like that. Jess, Whispers of Grace Goddess. You have patience. Now's the time to learn, study, and gather new information. You are learning a new craft that is going to be building you up on the spiritual platform. You might be getting new certifications under your belt. And you are at the end of a cycle in your life. So I feel like it's not necessarily an anxiety, but more of like a self-doubt that you are going through right now. Knock off the self-doubt. You have zero reasons to self-doubt. Everything that you have done and that you've gotten confirmation on, it is completely to your buildup. There's nothing about this that is falling away from you. You are completely this strong, empathic, and healing, amazing person. I don't know what you're going to be getting certification with, but it involves the touch, like the touch of, okay, that sounds creepy. It's not meant to sound creepy, but you have this empathic touch that goes through everything on every level, through every vibration. It is like almost a matrix for you. That is really crazy intense, but I feel like you see through everything on every vibrational level. And you have new love coming into play for you too. And this actually, you have a partnership that is coming in right now, whether or not you like it. This is a soul bonded relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but this is part of your co-creation that really owns your section, falls into place. Yeah, I hope that that made sense to you. Wait. Oh wait, did you just LCC that name, the Whispers of Healing Grace? That is so badass. I love that, Jess. All right, guys, if you are done with the personal projections, I'm going to call the reading, but if you would like a personal projection right now, please say so. If not, I will see you guys. Oh, it is a blessing. All right, yeah, DJ. Okay, why isn't this deck going back in? Okay, I'm not feeling this one for you. For you, I'm feeling... Am I feeling this one? Fine. Fine. It's just messages from the angels. Angels want to tell you something tonight, everyone. Oh, you got Ray. Okay. You need to stretch your body. You need to let your body breathe. You've been in constriction. You are protected from harm. You're trying to go back into that box of safety. That is not safety. That is suppression. What? That is awesome, Jess, by the way. Okay, so that box is not protective for you. That thing is suppressing you and putting you under so much pressure that if you try to stay in that box right now, you're going to bust out of it and you're going to be angry at the other end of this, because it is time wasted for you. You don't want to waste any more time. You've moved through so much. To stop now would be a huge slap in the face for you. Trust your movement, trust your progress. Do not go back in the box. You don't have that option. It is just going to fight you tooth and nail. So I hope that that made sense, DJ, and I really hope that you step out into the braveness of this. You got this. You are awesome. Even if it is a totally different tune of what you are used to, follow it. So I hope that that made sense. Guys, if you are done with the night's projections, I'm going to pull the reading, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Friday's reading. So until then, stay safe, have fun. I'll talk to you guys soon. Check out the description for all the ways of contact and sites to check out. Bye, guys.